Smart money, SMSFX mentors, and I'm your boy SMSFX Ken, right? So I'm gonna try to tell y'all like a wise, smart man told me, man. Listen, automation is the future, all right? So you had Bitcoin, you had the internet, you had airplanes at one point, you had um all these different things, right? That were the future. Amazon, Tesla, right? Electric cars, right? You had all these things that was the future, that was elevation, that was gonna get you to the next level. And you know what? People thought they were crazy, psycho, idiots. You know what I mean? Bro, people probably was looking at Amazon like, how do you think you're gonna get people to give their stuff to you to sell out of a damn garage? You know what I mean? But it all takes the initiative to start somewhere, all right? You get what I'm saying? So understand that AI is taking over. Ain't no way around it, bro. You're not going to be able to outwork an AI, a bot. We're not going to be able to do anything faster than an AI, right? Or than a robot. And you're definitely not going to outtrade a robot, bro. Y'all got to realize that these algorithms now, they are literally robotic. If you look at them, they always happening. It happens over and over and over again. It repeats itself. It repeats itself. If you back test now and then you go back 5, 6 years later and back test then and see how smooth the markets were, as opposed to these different algorithms now, algorithms are constantly changing, bro. Everything is constantly changing and growing. And guess what growth is? Guess what growth means? Change. All right. So we pose to change. We pose to grow, guys. Remember that. Okay. Now, stepping into this, man, I'm finna put y'all on game. I'm about to put y'all on my bot. I'm finna show you guys exactly how it works, step by step. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and share the screen with you guys, and then we finna get. I'm about to give y'all this walkthrough. So come take this walk with me. You already know the only way, smart money way. All right. Um, we're gonna go ahead and click it. We're gonna share it, and like I said, bro, like Harriet Tubman said, bro, I want to free my people. And guess what? I could free so many people if we all can realize that we not free, bro. Once you realize you're not free, you can finally consume freedom, bro. How about that? Let's use that word. Let's consume freedom. All right. Now, I hope you guys can see the screen. I'm gonna just go over the bot, how to use it, how it works. Okay. So I'm about to show you guys right now so you can know that, hey, look, it's my bot, SMSFX Gold bullish buy bot. We got the rip and fill bullish only, aggressive demand zones, bullish structure. All right. All these are my bots. Okay. These are the 5 bots you're gonna receive. Now you don't have to use them all. It all depends on your type of strategy and what works for you. Okay. You don't have to use them all. You don't have to use them all. Right now, I'm going to give you a example of how all 5 of them work and how I can make consistent money in the market. Mind you, guys, this bot takes the trades for you. You can hook this up to your MT4, MT5. Hook this up to your trade locker. You can hook this up to your brokerage. You can hook this up to TradingView. You can hook this up to everywhere, right? You can build your own bot. I have a little guide in there that comes free to show you how to build your own bot. Okay. I'm not a gatekeeper, guys. I'm trying to tell y'all the truth. Animation is key. That way you can do everything else. You can go do other things. You do not have to sit here and waste your time and miss out on trades. And you like, damn, now you're trying to make something up and lose money. And y'all know that's the constant battle we all have. Now you have something that's going to enter almost with no heart. No heart, gang. Only besides what you set it at. As long as you don't risk crazy, as long as you know you put enough money in the account, as long as you know that you're not going to blow the account by not putting enough money in there and risking high, listen, you're going to make the money over time. It's going to compound over time. So the more money you put in there, the more money obviously gets faster to make. But the less money you have in there, let it compound over time. Take those $5 wins, $6 wins, $10 wins, $20 wins. Take that. Well, you don't even have to take it. The bot is going to snatch that up. That little $5, $10 every time it gets you on the trade, it's going to snatch that up. Because what I designed it to do is definitely understand realized profit and unrealized profit. We're not letting unrealized profit float around. I don't care if you up $100, $200. If it's floating, that can be gone quick. I mean, boom. We know how quick the markets can change up. So We're not playing that ego here, okay? We're not playing the ego game, all right? We're just trying to get our money and get in and out, bro. We're trying to use this as like to be able to take advantage, an advantage point, all right, in the market, okay? So now you guys can see the pretty screen. Y'all can see this beautiful bot that I built. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just being real, bro. Beautiful bot, bro. Beautiful bot. Okay. Now, I don't know if y'all know about percentages and all that, but I do teach that in my mentorship, guys. Listen, my mentorship opens up for July now. Okay. So, in order to get into the mentorship for July, okay, not now, for July, 10 slots available. Okay. 10 slots only, right? That way, I will be able to sit down with you one on one. If you live in Michigan or if you want to fly out to Michigan, you can come to my office. We can sit down. We can go over a strategy. I am a strategist, okay? I can come up with a strategy that works for you. You tell me the times you work, whatever you got going on, and we can figure out something for you. Not only that, we can set the bot up for you guys to trade for you automatically. Look at profit every single day that you wake up, every single day that you get off work. It doesn't matter. We got you. All right. SMSFX Mentor. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to this bag. All right. Let's lock in all the rest of this year. We got about 6 months left. If we lock in, we all can make it to the top. All right. We just got to lock in. All right. We got to lock in, hold hands on this, and we're gonna get it. We're gonna get to the bag. All right. I promise you. No, just like I was just going over this with my wife, bro. The market is only moving in percentages. 10%, 20%, 30%, 40%, 50%. Now we can look at numbers. We can say, oh, the market moving from 3,410 to 3,420 to 3,430 to 3,440. But how are you going to make money out of that? Even if you caught, the move from 14 all the way up to 440, which is $40, right? $40 cash, or we can say 40%, or we can say 400 pips, all right? Or 400 pipettes, or we could say 40 pips, okay? Now we can do it all like that. We can do all that. We can say, oh, we getting pips and we doing this. We got pipettes, we doing this. It's went up 40, $50. How's that helping you though, gang? Remember, your account is at 100%, right? So if you take 10% out of that account and risk it, then that means you want to make 30%, 40%, all right? Let's just say you take 2% out of that. Then you want to make like 10% of that. So we have to take the money, the value out of it, and we have to start talking in percentages. That way it makes sense. So if I got $100 account, I'm not going to say, hey, I want to risk $10. No, I'm going to say I want to risk 10%. If I got $100 account, I'm not going to say, oh, I want to risk $20, $30. No, I want to be realistic. So that way I can realize profit instead of having unrealized profit. That way I know exactly what I need to do to be able to do what I need to do next, whether it's passing a funded challenge, whether it's getting my account up 100%. If I want to make $200, if I want to make my account, if I got $100 in my account and somebody's selling me a get rich scheme and saying, hey, I could turn that $100 to 200. Okay. Just go ahead and give your money away. All right. Just go ahead and give your money to them. Let them have it. Because there's no way, it's not possible. That's you taking your account up 100%. Warren Buffett don't even take his account up 100%. This guy do 12% a year, okay? Now, of course, he got big numbers, billions of dollars. So 12% of $1 billion a year is insane. It's insanity, gang. For him to make that type of profit is insanity. So look at that small percentage as like, okay, at some point, if I start making 10% per trade, at some point when I got big money in there, then I can start making 10% of whatever. 10% of $1,000 is $100. 10% of $10,000 is $1,000. 10% of $100,000 is $10,000 a day, y'all. So get the 10% out the way. Start learning how to make 10% gains in the market. That way, when you do fund it and you do put money in there, you'll be making good money, y'all. You get what I'm saying? So it's not about the money, y'all. It's about the percentages and the gains that you have on your account from when you started it, when you opened it. All right. So now let's just look at this. And what I'm saying is, when I say we can risk 2% on certain trades and stuff like that, we can do it, y'all. We can do it. Guess what? The buy is going to do it, y'all. So like you see right here, you see this buy signal right here at 380. We got a buy signal. So that means at 390, right, to 400, 3,390 all the way up to 3,400. Boom, that's a 10% move, y'all. $10, 100 pipettes, 10 pips. It doesn't matter how you want to count it, how you want to call it, whatever you want to call it. I don't care. I'm trying to get you to make money in the market, y'all. I want you to make money in the market, y'all. That's it. Wow. Next, right? It went from 400 to 410, right? So from this initial move from 90, 400 to 410, that's already 20%, y'all. From 410 to 420, guess how much that is now? That's 30%. From 420 to 430, that's 40%. From 430 to 440, that's 40% that the market moved. 40, 50%. All right. I don't know what number I left off at, but I'm just saying, y'all got to understand that the market is moving in percentages. Now, my bot is going to give you out a 10% signal damn near every time, bro, because we only trade from level to level. All right. We do not do all this. I never did that. Okay. The reason why I could be consistent in the market is because I know that the market moves in percentages. Even when you look over here, y'all, if you look over here, let's go look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin is up 8%. All right. If y'all look at it, gold is down 5%. They don't care about, look at Nas 100. It's down 56%. I mean, it's up 56%. Okay. This is how they're looking at the market. They're not looking at the market in money wise because they probably got trillions and trillions of dollars in the market any old ways. All right. So they're not trying to look at numbers. They're not trying to count that up. They're not even looking at a petty as $100, $200 in their account. You get what I'm saying? So we got to think a little bit like the big dogs, even though we got to move like retailers. All right. And another thing that I do as well, and another thing that the bot does as well, it box off your days. Okay. So you see, this day is Thursday. Next day, excuse me, it's Friday. Right. Next day is Monday. Right. And they give you the date at the bottom. Now, this way you can understand that the market is playing games with you. Okay. But it's not even playing games. It's just look, if it started on this day, on Thursday at 390 and it went up to 440, right? So it went from 390 to 440, 40, 50 points in the market, right? 50 points, I believe. Then the next day it started at 440 and it went right back down to 390, y'all. So what are you guys doing? How are you guys trying to make money in the market? Nobody's right. It went up this time and it went down the next day. Who was wrong? If you said sell here and it bought up right here, okay, now it's sold here and bought back down to there. Now what? What's the difference, y'all? Stop letting these egos kill the money. Stop letting the egos kill the money and pay attention to what's really going on. All right. So more than likely, guys, the price is going to be moving in percentages. As you can see right here, like I said, we'll go over it again. You got here, you got Nas 100. And click on it. Up 56%. You got Bitcoin right now. Scrambling. It's down 1%. It's going back up 2%. You get what I'm saying? So even if they moving in percentages, that's how you can be able to tell if you're gonna be able to get the percentage that you're looking for out of the market. All right. Now key things that I want you guys to look for when you get the bot is resistance. Okay, it's going to show you resistance. Okay, so resistance here. Once the resistance show you straight resistance and at a key level like 109, price ain't getting back up there, y'all. Sell. We underneath the 9. We underneath the gold. Right. Sell, sell, sell. Now, if you're selling for 107, you can go to 106, 106 to 105, 105 to 104. Right, this Bitcoin, this ain't, I ain't, you know what I mean? I'm not even on gold right now. This shit work on everything. Now you got demand areas, right? So now you know at 104, it gotta be a demand area. Not only that, you're gonna get a box that's gonna tell you that heavy buyers are in the market, right? Usually this say buyers, buying, like a whole bunch of buyers. A lot of buyers are in the market right now. And obviously, boom, you got a demand area, right? So this is demand area right at the key level at 104. What did price do? Push up. Okay, we got resistance below 106, flat resistance. What did price do? We got a sell signal. We got structure signals. So what I want y'all to do is pay attention to structure signals as well, because we got structure signals. So so this sell right here is obviously, or this high right here, this high. They confirmed or verified that this is a high right here, and we see that it's lower than this last high. That's why we got that push down to the downside. Then we got a nice demand area here. pushing price up, but we still got resistance underneath 106. So we got to make sure we understand that. So now we know we're moving flat because we know we got price bouncing from 105 to 104. We got resistance at 105 and we got support at 104. We know that now. We get a break above 10. We get a break above 105. 105 all the way up to 106, guys. We get that push up. Now we get the push up. All right. So, right now, price pushed up. We got a demand area. So now we got that resistance again. We got 106. Price needs to break up above 106 to get to 107. Nope. Because what do we got? We got to confirm, verify high right here. All right. We got to verify high, and we see that price not breaking that 106. Now we got flat across resistance. What do we get? Nice drop. We underneath this our ribbon right now, and we underneath our 9. Guess what? Guess what, y'all? Nah, it keep going. Once we get a solid like this, lower it, verify low. We got a verified low right here, right? Once we see that, we got all this resistance right here at 104. We get another drop down to the downside. Now we lead right back to where we at. We got a demand area right here. We know hella buyers is at 101 right here. We know it's a lot of buyers right here in the system. We still got to respect our ribbon though. As soon as we got to there, what we do? We double top at 103. So now you got that nice push down. We underneath the 9. It all makes sense, y'all. It all makes sense. All right. I'm telling y'all. And y'all can set the alerts to where, okay, any pair, you can set the alerts. You go over here, you go to the plus button. You go to the little clock right here, and you hit the add alert. Boom. Once you add the alerts in, once you add the bots in, boom, on any pair that you want, the alert to go off and let you know. Boom, whatever you're getting right up in that point. Heavy buying, heavy selling, resistance, support. It's going to let you know, okay? So look, guys, SMSFXmentors.com, man. Listen, and if you want to get in on this, man, get in on it, all right? SMSFX Mentors, bro. You already know what we're about to do. Turn up, bro. I'm telling you all in all, man. Animation is the future. AI is the future. Just like everything else that you guys been going through or been going and been trying to set it up and trying to get it going. Listen, let the robot do what it do. It's going to do it without the emotions, without any of the feelings, all right? It's the future. It's uncertainties going on. You're going to want to be on top of this. Animation is the future, all right? So, like I said, man, SMSFX Mentor, I'm going to leave everything down in the description below. Anything that you need, or any questions that you want to ask me, man, put it in the comment box, man, and I'll make sure that I get back to you on any questions, man. Like I said, man, SMSFX Mentor, I'm SMSFXken. If you don't know, tell a friend to tell a friend, man. Listen, what y'all want to do is y'all want to lock in. If you type lock in down at the bottom, I have a virtual assistant with you ASAP as soon as possible, all right? And they'll let you know all the details on how to get started, man. But you get 5 bots, bro. You get 5 bots. So don't look at the price like it's crazy. Just know that you get 5 bots, and you can put whichever bots that you feel like works the best for you. But they all gonna hit, y'all. So let's get it, man. Hope y'all tap in, lock in. Let's get it.